what's going on, everybody? Golden Blue Dude back with another video. And yes, I had to do a car video sometimes. I was on my way to Walmart to pick up a few things, and I decided to check the score of the West Virginia game. Lo and behold, towards the end of it. So I kind of just watched the end of it, and this game should not have been close. Oh my gosh. We cannot go through stretches of not being able to score. I looked at the game, and there was 3 separate instances where we went like 4 or 5 minutes without scoring. We can't do that. Now, I'm very glad that we came back and won this game, but that first half was terrible. That was one of our worst first halves I've seen all year, and Kansas State was shorthanded. Thank God Sherman, O'Neal, and Johnson scored in double digits because we needed every stinking point. West Virginia does prevail and beats a shorthanded Kansas State 71-68. But it came down to the last second, and it shouldn't have. West Virginia, the line on this was West Virginia was favored by 9, and we should have won by at least 9, at least 10 points, to be honest with you. Kansas State shorthanded. People had thoughts that this game shouldn't even happen. It did happen. Kansas State was very competitive. Hats off to you guys. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Scared the hell out of West Virginia fans, including myself. I thought this was going to be an easy win for West Virginia, but it looks like every win that we're going to get this year, and so far 12-2, are going to be tough wins. Even if it's playing down, shorthanded, whatever the case may be, it's going to be tough wins. So buckle up, West Virginia fans. It's going to be a bumpy ride, even if it turns out to be a successful year. These second edition of the Cardiac Kids having to come back long stretches where they just can't score. I don't understand it, but it does seem like they figured it out in the second half, and they come away with another win. I've done videos on should West Virginia be ranked in the top 25. My opinion, yes. I know we got blown out by Texas, but we were without our leading scorer, Taz Sherman, our leading rebounder, Osip Wahin, which, by the way, he pulled down 12 boards today, and that helped. We needed it. Free throws were good there at the end. We needed those. Defense was a little sloppy there towards the end, but we got the job done. I still think West Virginia should be ranked in the top 25, even though we got blown out by Texas. It was a bad game. We didn't have our leading scorer. We didn't have our leading rebounder. It is what it is. But 12-2, that's a pretty good record. We just beat a good Kansas State. I know they were shorthanded, but, a win's a win. So, yeah, I still think that West Virginia should be in the top 25. They're going to have to prove it here in the next few weeks. We'll probably will not get ranked on Monday. We'll see, maybe, but probably not. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't hold your breath on that. And hopefully our players can stay healthy, because we know it's flu season. And if you didn't think that COVID was going to make it surge during flu season, then you're living under a rock. That's just how it works. I kind of figured COVID would have a surge during flu season. So hopefully our players can stay healthy and we don't have to play shorthanded from here on out. So, another win for West Virginia. We're now 12-2. Surprising me, to be honest with you. I did not think we'd be 12-2 at this point in the season. I thought this was a total rebuild season. We lost a lot from last year, and last year's team wasn't really an elite team. It was a good team, but not elite. So, yeah, I figured this was going to be definitely a rebuild year, and you never know. It still might be. But right now, let's enjoy the wins while they're coming. 12-2, West Virginia prevails over Kansas State, 71-68. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.